We're back. That's right. We're back at it. We're back to working on the 1968 in a color to be announced at a later date. But we're back. Boy, oh boy, folks, we got a lot to cover today. Let's see. Last time I told you we're going to make this a roller. Is it a roller? Not quite. I mean, it rolls. But I'll show you. Before I do that though, thinking, got a lot to show you. Then we're going to do a little work. 68's coming along nicely. Then we're going to get back to the 71. I know, it's always something for later. But for right now, let me show you what I got going on and started. First thing I did was painted those trailing arms, and I put them in the paint oven. The paint oven is through that far door. It's actually just outside because it's 90 degrees, sun shining. So when I brought those back in after being baked in the paint oven, the hot sun, they were so hot you could hardly touch them. So the paint should be baked down pretty good. I'll get you in there and take a look around. I'll show you some things. We run into trouble. Oh, why wouldn't you? But at least I ran into trouble off camera. That way it didn't make me look too stupid. I don't know if I told you guys, I'm not a mechanic, but I sure like doing mechanic work. All right, let's get into it. Take off that tripod. We're going to get a little brief start here. I'm going to take you over there and I'm going to show you something else. I'm not telling you what yet. So let's check out this problem. Get you off the tripod and get you in closer where you can see something. I know, jiggle, jiggle. All right. So what I done, I just loosely put the bolts back in the cross member here for the trailing arms. They turned out really nice. They did. How do I start this? So the original rear end, you use this bolt here that goes to the rear end, and you would go to, gotta find it, the end of this rod right here, hooks to the frame. And that was your track bar, non-adjustable track bar. Well, Tom, the customer if you will, bought a adjustable track bar and they relocate it down here on the trailing arm. That's kind of neat. Boy, you can see that. I know, sideways, upside down, I'll get you there. So it bolts on here with this new bracket. I didn't paint it black, it came that way. And I started putting the U-bolt on the axle here. And as you see, I'm a couple 3 inches short. Well, let me get you down. I'm okay. Let me get you down in there where you can see a little better. So it comes across, and you can see right here, there's going to be a little interference with this new fancy differential cover. It's going to hit it. And you can see on the left side there, by the tire, where it attaches to the frame. I like it, but a differential cover is not going to work. It needs just a standard round one to clear it. That differential cover probably would work on a leaf spring truck. I'm actually quite sure of it. It sure was a fancy deal. I'd like to left it in there. I'm sure he won't be too happy knowing that he spent money on that and can't use it. Maybe he'll come over, look at it, and maybe he'll feel better about not being able to use it. Anyhow, we're done with that part. The next thing I'm going to work on is getting these lowered springs in. He purchased these. These are the lower part of the lowering kit, and you'll see here on the floor is the new holders for it, whatever they call those. I don't know the fancy names, but they get rusted so bad you got to cut them and chip them all apart. And this is for the left side here. So we got new ones. Of course, I'll grease them up real good so they can be disassembled at a later date. But there's something I've been dying to show you guys and talk to you about. So let me get you over here real quick. I might even put you back on that tripod. Look at all that. I wonder what we're going to talk about there. It's next to the 1971 C-10 in Spanish gold. But we're not working on that today. Let me get you back in this tripod. Jiggle, jiggle. All right. I don't know if you want to see me, see the hammers, see both. But right there you can kind of see. I don't know. If you can't see me and my head's cut off, you don't need to see my head anyway. So we got a series of hammers here. I guess I'll need these. And I want to talk about hammers. I don't have them all out here. This is I don't know, kind of a small table to show you all my hammers. So we have a dead blow hammer. This has like steel BBs in it, and it's made out of plastic, and you can just beat the tar out of something. Well, those, I don't know if you can hear those. That's dead blow kind of gives it a stick. It just kind of gives it a little extra oomph when it strikes. Regular nail hammer, claw hammer, I don't know, 16 ounce I think. Framing nailer, 24 ounce. Knurled head to kind of bite on them sinkers better, bigger nails. Rubber hammer, I got a point. I got a point to this. Rubber hammer, you beat the tar out of something and not hurt it much, usually. Ball peen hammer. Ball peen hammer is designed to hit steel. Machinist ball peen, mini one, for the kids, I guess. Maul, 5 pounds, give you a good sturdy hit. Sledgehammer, I don't know what they would be, that's pretty heavy. I'd say 20, so I don't know, maybe 15, 20 pounds. Now we're getting over here, make sure you can see those. Now we're getting over there, you're gonna say, well, now, Darren, that's a crescent wrench. Don't that look like a crescent wrench to you? It is. Speed wrench, or what do you wanna call it? All 16ths, some guy calls it. But if you need to, beat on something with that. You can use that for a hammer. It's not really a hammer, but that's okay. These are all hammers, can be used as hammers. If you can't find anything else, use a rock. Well, for crying out loud, don't use this thing. Your hand is not a hammer. I know it kind of looks like a rock, it kind of looks like a hammer, but don't. When you're young, you won't think it. It's right there, it's handy, it's useful. You just want to hit something a little bit, your hands will ache so bad. When you get my age, you'll wish you'd listened to me. So there's all the hammers. What's not a hammer? Yeah, you can still use it for a hammer. You can use anything for a hammer. Just don't use your hand. I've used plenty of rocks. All right, there's your lecture for the day. We're done with hammers. I do have brass hammers and copper hammers and plastic hammers. I think I've even said the word hammer too much today. I'm tired of saying it. You get the idea. Your hand's not a hammer. Let's see if we can get those springs located in those trailing arms, even though you can't do much. I already showed you that. I'll get you over there so you can see in that. And if I'm any kind of luck today, I can edit some of this garbage out with me moving you around. Probably be kicking this thing with my feet, but let's see if we can get them springs on there. Can you see? I can't see. I can never see. I don't know. Get home and I'll do some looking at it and it'll work out. I didn't grab any wrenches. I'm not completely prepared. I don't know how we're even going to do this, but there's an upper and a lower. The lower has a nut affixed to it. And then I think they gave me these little washers to bridge this two-piece, and I don't like it. So I'm going to go get a bigger washer. I'll need 2 for those. I think, if I'm right, this will actually hold it to the trailing arm, and then the top one will actually hold it to the frame. So I'm going to jack it up too. That way it can't come out when you go over a big bump or something. I'll get the jack over there. I'll move the jack around back so I can get some distance in here. We might have a roller yet today. Boy, is it hot outside. Boy, am I glad to be in this air conditioned shop. Oh, I don't know if I told you I got my air conditioner in. I don't know. I don't know how I ever live without air conditioning. It is so hot. Hope I don't fall. Sure would make me look stupid. Alright, let's see. Why am I always down here? Oh, I already put the bolts. Just to give myself a little more trouble. Get it. Yeah, get it. Watch me bang on this with my hand. You guys will be like, hands down a hammer. Yeah, I deserve that. Alright, I think that top one's going to be just fine. Now this comes with a washer. Jump right out of my hand. Comes with a washer and a lock washer. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to put it in there. It's the way they sent it. It's the way we'll use it. Now, this is concentric. And this is eccentric. Anyway. I could flip upside down. I might as well lay down in there. I got my jack stands in there. Got my gloves on. I mean, this could still fall and hurt me, but at least it wouldn't kill me. If I got stuck under here, it wouldn't be too bad. Because I can just sit in the air conditioning. Alright, enough on my air conditioning. Oh, that goes together quite nicely. The bolt goes right through the frame. It ain't none too long, but that's the one they gave me. Just like anything, you gotta hold your mouth in a certain spot. Some guys stick their tongue out, reach up in there. I don't know. Yeah, perfect. They need to fall off once in a while so you can struggle. How do I make everything look so hard? It's when I turn that camera on. You can probably see better if I put these glasses on my face. Oh yeah, that's much better. I can blame it on not being able to see, but no, that's not it. The bolt's just nice and short. And you gotta reach your hands between the... You guys probably can't see. That's okay, because I'm down under here and I can't really see. Alright, let's try this one more time. Come on, it's not that hard. Really, I promise you. I don't really think that holds anything anyway. I guess it would. Yes, it would. There's no wood under here, it's just steel. It's not a perfect fit. I will tell you that. Yeah, if I could edit, man, I'd make myself look so good. You know, all this dropping garbage. Hey, I think I got it. No, I didn't. Did I get it? No. Still no. Oh, come on. It's not that hard. I thought I put a nut on a bolt on camera. I thought, how difficult could that be? Did I get it? I got it! I got it. Look at that. I got it. I don't like it, but I got it. I wonder if it should go the other way. Does it matter? I mean, if it falls out, it matters. I don't really know how it's supposed to go. Anybody else know how this is supposed to go? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Alright, this is not the way it's supposed to be. Maybe that, yeah. You know what? 50, 50, 90. I got the nut on, but I got the, yeah, the I got no room. piece of cake. This is easy. Oh, there we go. All right, that's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Now, you gotta get right in here, right in close. Then you can see what's going on. You can move this thing around and get it on the side it's supposed to be. See, there's only one way for this to go on there. Yeah, I'm talking out my elbow. Hey, got it? No, no way. I got a washer, one down. Washer number 2. Got it? Now for the nut. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it, aren't I? Yeah, nope. This is how you do this. You get right in here, just like this. And you gotta get right. I think the bolt's too short. You gotta get right in there. You gotta. Come on. It's all right. Just gotta get it right. Not right there. Yep, right there. Nope, right in there. Maybe if I turn this way and get over here, then I can get in there. Yep, right there. Yep. Okay, no, not yet. Not yet. I mean, this is all painted. How'd I get dirt in my face? All right, that should go right on there like that. That's pretty much where I put it. I like that. Right there. All right, I got the easy one. That's, yep. I got the easy one in there. How do I get in here? All right, okay. Hey, look at there. Drop position 65. Good thing I don't live in Michigan. I don't know. I think it's in there. Looks like it's in there. That's for the top, bottom, yeah. Well, on my track bar adjusted, it looks like that rear end's got to come over just a little. Yep, we didn't move a bit. That's fine. We'll get the nuts and bolts in there loosely. Then when we get the track bar in and adjusted pretty close, we'll tighten everything up. All right, that was the easy bolt. Now we'll get the hard one. But I gotta grab a bigger washer. I don't think that washer's big enough. So just hang on, I'll grab that. Okay, here's a slightly bigger washer on that now. And then I got my grease right here. Yeah, I do this all the time. All right, this one's threaded. Should go right in there. All right. It's not as welded right inside of that. And it goes, I know you can't see them, but you're gonna be able to see when I get my head under there. Well, where are we gonna put that lock washer? Because this bolt goes through the whole, if you can put it on the bottom, that'd be silly. We're not using that. Maybe it's for the other side anyway. Can I get in there? Yeah, I think I'll fit. Yeah, I can fit. All right, let's just get under here. Okay, it's just a loose fit. I didn't even need to be under there. I could do that from out here. All right. I could just jump right in there. then I can see what I'm doing. And I can't see nothing there. Alright, this bolt goes all the way through the bottom, bolts into that threaded cap I showed you. Of course, it don't even look close, but it will be. That spring, you didn't see that. It's kind of a D shape. You saw it. Goes right in there and that'll hold that spring. Look at there, one spring in, one spring to go. If you want to do the other spring. Why wouldn't you? So much fun. Move our grease over there. Grab our washers and bolts if we're going to use them. Let me get you to the other side. It'll be the same thing. Well, now that we're here on the other side, I don't think we can do it. I mean, we can put the bottom one in, but until we're able to get the trailing arm bolted to the axle, we won't be able to put the spring in because that differential cover's in our way. But we can get that bottom one on, get that spring located where it needs to be. Let me grab the spring. Here's the other spring. I don't think there's a top and bottom. They look the same to me. We put the sticker on the bottom of the other one. We put the print. Okay, that's what we'll do. Right in there. Bada boom, bada bing. Yep. Oh, right. Oh. Need that bigger washer. Alright, we will grease the bolt too. Fish that inside, clock it with the spring, bolt right to the bottom. That's it. That one is way easier than the top one. The top one. That wasn't that much fun. Could at least put it in. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. More of a mouth. Did you see that? This is our brake distributor. I should probably clean it up, but that goes back on that rear axle. We're going to use the original one. Well, I say original. The one that was on it's in really good shape. Well, folks, that's about as far as we can go on this today. Yep. If you ever get frustrated working on your vehicle, understand you're not the only one. Okay, folks, that's another one. Trailing arms in, everything needs tightened down later, but for now we got that in. I'll have Tom come over and check out that differential cover. I'm sure we'll just go to a standard factory style. That's what we're going to need to get past that trailing arm. When I get that in, I'll bring you guys back to show you how that suspension works. We want to move it up and down. It's right in the pockets where it should be, where the overload pads are at. Everything's in line. We will do quite a bit more measuring on the tracking to make sure it's behind the front tires. It will get a full alignment when it's all done, but I'll get it pretty close. I have been known to measure them with a tape measure. If you spend enough time with the tape measure, usually two of you, it helps. You can get it really, really, really close. That's it for this week. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again next week. I'll have more fun of some sort of something, but it won't be in the sun. I'll tell you that. It's too hot. I'm going to see how many times it takes me to shut this thing off and Thanks for watching. We're gonna count this time. Last time it was the first time, the first push. All right, we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's gotta be another way to do this. Oh, I got it right here. Hold on. Is it off now? Are we done? No, it's still running.